Hi, I'm Andrew.
And I'm Kale. Today is October 21st. Welcome to BHS News.
Last Saturday, the Marching Tigers went to Culver Stockton for a parade. Here's some details on that.
Saturday, the Brashear Marching Tigers went to the Culver Stockton College Homecoming Parade. There were a total of 14 bands and 3 classes that competed. They placed 4 out of 7 in the Class A division. And now here's Andrew with this week's sports.
Last Friday, the junior high basketball teams traveled to Green City for some tournament action. The girls started off the night against Green City. They took an early lead in the first quarter, scoring 5, then gave up 8 points in the second quarter and went into the half trailing 12-9. Brashear came out storming in the third, scoring 9, and then just kept scoring in the fourth quarter, winning the game 22-16. Scores for Brashear were Amber Alexander scoring 10, Emily Ladwig scoring 7, Caroline Salehaven scoring 3, and Ashley Collop having 2. The victory against Green City was good enough for third place at the Green City tournament. The boys also had a rocking night. The boys played in the championship game and took an early 12-6 lead in the first, and then went into halftime with a score of 23-13. From then on, Brashear just kept increasing the lead, leading by 30 at the end of the third, and finishing the game with a score of 53-15. Leading scorers for Brashear were Justin Hazen and Ryan Ferdig with 14, followed closely by Kylie Watson with 10, Matt Thomas with 8, Hunter Higgins with 3, and then Trey and Anthony Ambrosia each had a pair. With this win, the boys ended up taking first at the Green City tournament. Monday night, the junior high girls and boys went to Mary Immaculate. The girls started quickly and took a 9-3 lead by the end of the first quarter, but allowed Mary Immaculate to catch up and went into the half with a score of 11-11. The girls went back out in the third and took over the lead again by scoring 8, and then 5 in the fourth to finish the game out with a final score of 23-15. The scores for Brashear in the Mary Mac game were Emily Ladwig with 12, followed by Ashley Collop with 6, Abby McKim with 3, and Stephanie Elsie with 2. Without the freshmen, the boys were really hurting during the Mary Immaculate game. Mary Immaculate came out early and scored 17 in the first quarter, while only allowing Brashear to score 11. By halftime, Mary Immaculate had managed to score 32, while Brashear was still down with 17. Being down 42-26 at the end of the third quarter, Brashear came out all guns a-blazing with nothing to lose and outscored Mary Mac by 2-fold. But even with the fourth quarter scoring, Brashear still fell short, only losing by 11 with a score of 47-36. Matt Thomas topped the leaderboard for points with a whopping 21 points. The closest one to Thomas was Anthony Ambrosia with 7, then Zach Reese had a couple of buckets with 4, Daniel Smith and Jay Scudder each had 2 apiece. Tuesday night, the junior high basketball teams traveled to La Plata. The girls' D team started off the night, winning against La Plata with a whopping score of 4-2, with Stephanie Elsing having all 4 points for Brashear. The boys' B game had a bit more action. Brashear led after the first half with a score of 7-6 and came out scoring 10 in the second half, and in the last seconds winning the game with Daniel Smith having the buzzer-beating shot. Cody Snelling led in points with 6, followed close by Daniel Smith and Zach Reeves with 4, and Anthony Ambrosia added 3 points to the game. The regular games were pretty exciting. The girls started off kind of slow, only scoring 2 in the first quarter, but then managed to get 8 points in the second and went into the half trailing 18-10. Brashear was able to completely stop Brashear from scoring in the third and went into the fourth quarter only trailing 18-14. In the fourth quarter, Brashear took over the lead with a score of 20-18, but not long after, La Plata tied it up 20-20. Then in the last minute of the game, La Plata made a free throw and took the game with a final score of 21-20. Emily Ladwig led in scoring with 10, followed by Amber Alexander with 6 and Caroline Slavin with 4. The boys, as usual, came out strong, scoring 12 in the first and 15 in the second quarter to go into the half, leading 27-19. La Plata never had a chance from there, with Brashear scoring 10 in the third and 7 in the fourth to win the game 44-34. There was a lot of scoring from Brashear. Ryan Ferdig led with 15, followed by Kylie Watson with 8, Anthony Ambrosia with 7, Justin Hazen and Matt Thomas each added 5, Cody Hayden had 3, and Trey Treasure added a single point. So far this season, the junior high boys are undefeated.
Thanks for watching.
See you next week.